Hey, my name is David Bada. I play for the Washington football team, play T-Tackle. I'm here in the podcast with Liz Bhandari.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Cleats Off podcast. I'm your host Liz Bhandari and this is the show that brings you closer to the game you love. Today's guest is David Bada, defensive tackle for the Washington football team. A native of Munich, he played in the German Football League prior to joining Washington in 2020 as part of the NFL's International Player Pathway Programme. Enjoy the show.
Hello.
Hi David, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Thanks so much for taking the time out to do this today.
Perfect, man. Thank you very much.
When did you first fall in love with the game of football?
I was younger. I remember it was end of my school, like around 16. I think it's my first Super Bowl I watched was in Germany back in the middle of the night. And all my friends started sleeping, almost started sleeping, and then the end of the quarter. I cannot remember which game it was, but it was fantastic. And then after this, the season, I started to play football in Germany. I was really excited, the team vibes and everything. And since then, I play football.
Aww. And how popular was the NFL in Germany growing up?
It was funny in the beginning. If I was in the subway, everybody gonna ask, hey, "Is this rugby or football?" They're not sure about that. And I need to explain this almost every practice. And now everybody started feeling like everybody know immediately what is football. People start to know me, my family, and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. And growing up, was there a team that you followed at all?
No, I follow like players I love at the same size. I remember I think it was the Super Bowl. I watched with JPP. He played for the Giants, and then like the Germans, Markus Kuhn, Bernd Werner, they play my position. Watching, I think, all the game from them, watching technique from them, and try to use it on my game.
Yeah. And how was it going for the International Player Programme?
Oh, it was a blessing. In the beginning, it was really hard to translate from I play like hobby and now to be a professional. This is where you start to learn to be a professional, how you're going to handle everything. I think what is the biggest part, I stay learning to be professional. It's the hardest part, is be strong mentally and everything. And the Pathway program showed me everything. They fly me to America, fly me to Florida, teach me everything, how I handle my body and everything. It was pretty cool.
And how helpful has like Ron Rivera and like the rest of the coaching staff been to your development since joining the team?
I find no words for them. Coach Rivera and the coaching staff they've experienced older than I am, and they play in the league. They know how hard it is, and they're pretty passionate with me. They know I need time to learn everything, but they're pretty passionate with me. At the same time, they're pushing me to the best I can be.
And is there a player on the team that helps like influence you?
Yeah, and I think in the D-line we have, I think almost everybody, and starting to D4, Deron Payne, Jonathan and Chase Young, and everything. They're good leader. They help me with every play. After the reps, they coming to me, explain what I did wrong, what I did good, and obviously the coaches, they help me a lot.
Brilliant. And what is it that you feel you're bringing to the Washington football team?
My accent. I think my accent. No, like they didn't know like they play outside of American football, and I want to show them, hey, we can play football too. Let's take it sometimes. Of course, the football knowledge is not that big, but we can play football too, and this is what I want to show everybody.
And is there like an NFL player that you'd like to see yourself compared to one day?
I think the guys from my team, if I want to be on the same level they are, and this is my big goal. If I do this, more than happy.
And what is like one area of your game that you're like really wanting to improve upon next?
On the next, the game situation. I think the biggest is game situation. If I know the game situation, I know how I'm gonna play. I know which kind of player I can get, and I understand football. I understand pass rush more, which kind of block I can get, everything. Something like that. This is my biggest goal next. It's my next goal.
And have you had that like moment where you suddenly realize like, wow, I'm in the NFL?
I think it was in the first couple of days in here. We've started with training camps last year with COVID and everything, and we run so much and never run that much in my life. The running was hard and everybody started yelling and everything was fast, like unbelievable fast. And to the time I get this, it was almost the season. I started to have the speed and understand everything. That was the biggest moment for me.
Amazing. And my final question, how do you feel about the NFL potentially playing a game in Germany?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm so excited. I hope we're going to play over there. If we play over there, I will find no words. I know all the players we talk about to travel to Germany. If we play there, I think the side 100% gonna be full. All the fans from all over Europe. It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be amazing. Like, I hope it happens. As much as I'd be devastated to lose like a game in London, for example, like I would definitely make the trip over to Germany, definitely.
Yeah. I heard about like they're gonna play probably in my state in Munich too, so I'm excited more.
Yeah, definitely.
1 hour from my house and everything, so.
Oh, amazing. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to me today, and best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's it for another episode of the Cleats Off podcast. As always, I'd love your comments and feedback, so feel free to reach out to me at NFL Girl UK across Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. I wouldn't want you to miss a single episode. Until then, thanks for listening.